What's good, everybody? It's your brother New Breed coming through with another video. In this particular video, I wanted to discuss why demonic attacks intensify right when you're in the midst of deliverance. You know, right when you're in the cusp of a breakthrough, it seems like all hell tends to break loose. People in your family may start tweaking, people at your workplace, people in your community. And not only do I want to discuss why this happens, but I want to talk about how to overcome it. That's right. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this spiritual warfare is very much real. And there's certain entities out there that don't want to see you break free. They just don't. It's reminiscent of the book of Exodus when the children of Israel fled Egyptian persecution. And they were nearly freed. They was almost in the clear, and Pharaoh and his armies decided to pursue the children of Israel even more intensely. And that's how it goes in our everyday lives. That's how demons operate. When they know that you're about to be free, that's when they ramp up their attacks, because they don't want to see you on a straight and narrow. They don't want to see you on an up and up. Those demons that operate in people can see that the blessings are coming to you. They know it's coming. You know, they're just being used as meat suits, and they're going on these dummy missions. And that's what's really happening, because what happened to Pharaoh and his army? They got closed in by the Red Sea. They was wiped out. And that's how it goes. And that's what's going to happen to y'all's enemies. That's what's going to happen to those monitoring spirits, those energy vampires, those people who got a lot of hate in their heart, those vindictive individuals, those narcissistic individuals. They're going to have to be swallowed up by the earth. You understand? And that's just what it is. We know Pharaoh was swallowed up by the sea, but these other entities, they're going to get swallowed up by the earth. But nonetheless, we truly need to comprehend why this is happening. See, ladies and gentlemen, you're a threat to the kingdom of darkness. They understand that when you are free, that means that their judgment is near. All right? Now, and I want to say this. It's not going to be easy. Whoever told y'all that deliverance was easy is a liar. Anybody who told you that once you start on this narrow path, that it was going to be straight up peaceful and it was going to be bliss, they're lying. They don't know nothing about deliverance. See, even the scriptures tell us in the book of Luke, when you're delivered from a demon, a foul spirit, a dark force, then what do that demon go do? It go back and get 7 more spirits, even more wicked than the first. And why do they do that? To go search for another point of entry, to try to get back in. See, once you deliver from anything, any vice, whether it be corn, alcoholism, marijuana addiction, whoredom, whoremongering, it could be anxiety, anger, depression, whatever it is. Once you are in the midst of deliverance, in the cusp of your breakthrough, once you on that narrow path, those demons are going to work very, very intensely to try to come back. They're going to go at you, and they're going to bring people around and may offer temptation. They may suddenly attack you. Yes, this happens. Some of you all may experience sudden nightmares. Some of you all may experience distraction while you're praying. Some of you all may feel this heaviness on you. Some of y'all may be having these very intrusive thoughts and you don't know where they're coming from. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all right now, that's part of spiritual warfare. That's the adversary trying to get you to get discouraged. That's what it's all about. And sometimes he'll use people to plant seeds of doubt. He'll use people to try to get you discouraged. That's why you got to be very careful who you keep around you in this day and age. There's a lot of people out there who are pretty much open vessels for demons, and they will be used. And they don't even know they're being used. They don't know why they may be obsessed with the chosen ones, obsessed with you brothers and sisters who are walking on the straight and narrow. They don't know why they're so fixated with you brothers and sisters. It's because you have a breakthrough coming. It's because you're in the midst of deliverance. It's because once you get free, you're going to be pretty much unstoppable. And they don't want to see that happen. And I'm going to tell you, the Bible tells us in the book of James, if you submit to the Most High, the devil will flee from you. He will flee. Now, what does it mean to actually submit to the Most High? Just like the Lord told us in Exodus, he said, be still. Let him fight your battles. And see, sometimes that's tougher to do than all the other things I got a list that you must do to make sure you move forward. But sometimes the most tough thing to do is to be still and let the Lord fight your battles. Don't get gaslit. Don't get caught up in back and forths and don't give those demons what they want, right? But there's other things that you got to do. Such as you have to be living in what I want to call this is you got to be living in commandment. You got to be in commandment. Now, what do I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, you got to make sure that you renouncing all the former things, your former life, your former self. You got to renounce the addiction. You got to renounce anything that you may have dealt with, whether it be witchcraft, tarot cards, calling psychics, dealing with corn, dealing with, anything, addiction, whatever it may be, you got to renounce it. And you got to purge your homes. You got to purge your homes. You got to make sure there's no items in there that's not of the Most High. Because we understand that when these demons want to come back in, they need a point of entry. They need something that they can grab onto to wreak havoc in your life. So you got to pay attention to what you got going on. Do you have any items from the pawn shop? Do you have any items from the swap meet? Do you have any items in your home that may have been there before you moved? Are you in a new location? Have you prayed over your home? Now, some of y'all may be like, bro, that's really doing a lot. No, that's how you fight this spiritual warfare. That's basic necessity, spiritual warfare 101. You got to make sure your environment is straight. You got to make sure the people around you are not of Satan. And also, when you know something is present, when you know something is off, you got to move with strength. I mean, you got to be locked in with the word, and you got to command those spirits to leave when you see them, because the discernment got to be on point. And demons hate the name of Christ. Some call him Jesus, some call him Yeshua, some people call him Yeshaya, some people call him Yahweh Shai. And we don't know his real name till he returns. That's what the scripture said, that he will have a name no man knows, only him and the Father, right? But he knows our intention. He knows. He winks on our ignorance. He knows who we calling on. He know when we calling on a Messiah, demons hate that. They hate that. They can't deal with that because, listen, Christ gave us the power to tread over all serpents and scorpions, all foul spirits, all demons. Once those demons recognize that we know our Messiah, then hey, they gotta flee. So look, with all that being said, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming through, catching the video. I want y'all to let me know if y'all have been in the midst of spiritual warfare, if it has intensified since you have started to deliver, yourself out of the perils of this system, since you started to get away from your old habits, people that didn't serve you no good. How did that affect your life? Was it easy, or did you have to go through it? And also, man, share your testimonies down below, man. I want y'all to like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for viewing. Till next time. Peace.